Fuck G-Eazy, man. What the fuck is this? If you're doing things in D2, can you do me too? Fuck yeah. Let's get lemon. What do we all think of the new heavy trace rifle? It looked pretty fucking bad, no? Did it actually look good? What's good, Gab? What's good, AMAC? What is good, Rui? What is good, Python Poppy? What's good, Cordy, Eris, Jackson, Ducks? What the fuck is up? It's good, Tasty. Beam looks like... No, oh, it looks nothing like the Traveler's Beam. Oh, is that what it's supposed to be? We flastered or we have a Rager? We're half master right now. Always, dude, what the fuck is this? My phone has been opening like this weird ass app all day. Let's get mad. What was I gonna say? Dude, apparently there's a golden gun sniper. Where was that announced? I saw a picture of it or some shit. I don't think Bungie tweeted that shit out. Give me a sec here. Right? Is it Destiny the game that tweets these things out? Oh, not Destiny 2 team. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is... Oh, that's Artist of the Week. Yeah, this is the Trace. It looks like it's fucking stasis, no? RB isn't as good as it used to be, but it's still goated for ghost shields. Oh, compared to... Yeah, that's probably true. What's it called? This looks like potentially decent. As far as the kinetic primary goes for ad clear, I feel like Kavastov could be pretty fucking good. It looks like ass, but then the ricochet actually looks like it repetitively ricochets between enemies. I feel like that could be good. But I know I saw a golden gun sniper somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know if it was a leak or what. D2 Tracker tweeted it. D2 Tracker. Destiny. Wait, what? D2 Tracker? Who the fuck is D2 Tracker? You talking... Is there a different account? What's the one with like the Traveler? Is it... I'll just look up like Destiny... Destiny Bulletin? Is it Bulletin? Oh, yeah, cool. Here's the new exotic sniper rifle coming in the final shape. What if Golden Gun was a sniper? Where does this come from? Where was this leak? Rishi does a lot more to be good. I mean, we're getting an auto buff, right? It's going to be an exotic primary, so that'll be 30% higher in final shape. Right now it's 40. Right now it's 40%, but in TFS it'll be 30%, right? Oh, it's in the Vidoc? Okay. This could be cracked. I actually imagine this could be really fucking good if it's basically just like an Izanagi's Burden in the energy slot. Oh, okay. That's the vibe I get from it. 2 shots does 300k each. I mean, 300k is pretty fucking relative. I don't know what that means in terms of Izzy and that weapons damage, but wait, Echo, is it a power or is it energy? Or like, is it heavy or special? Sorry. Bro, put up in the Hawkeye blimp. Dude, the blimp clears. Every ship in the game, you find me, link me a picture of a ship in the Discord. This clears it every day of the week. 300k at peak damage with surges or just based? Yeah, I feel like in some activities, Izzy's hitting for like 100K, 125K. In other activities, it's probably hitting like a mil or some shit. I should not be reading replies. Some crazy shit's gonna pop up. Yeah, if it's heavy, I don't know. If it's heavy, it could be significantly worse. I'm not sure if it'll actually be better or not. What am I missing? The cock rocket. Sweet. Alright, I think honestly for tonight, probably chill, do some Onslaught if people are down. I still want to get that edge transit roll, so 15% nerf to Izzy's tough. Wait, what is the nerf? Am I stupid? Kinetic damage type weapons no longer deal bonus damage to bosses. Damage to other combatants at tiers have changed. So instead of 1.15, it's just 1.0. That shit? Yeah, okay. I don't know. In a sense, I think that's good, but for Izzy, it'll kind of suck. I don't know. Does kind of make a lot of other kinetic slot weapons pretty fucking useless. Drinking milk? No, this is a shake. Yeah, people want to join up for Onslaught. That is the goal. I think I have 10 tokens or some shit. I need to make sure I'm edge transit. Okay, cool. Thick shake. It is pretty thick. It is some ice. A full banana. A scoop of protein powder. Just vanilla. And... oh, that's actually a fucking good roll, no? That's a pretty good roll. Is auto... I might as well keep that. We'll see. A fuckload of peanut butter and then a bunch of milk. Good blast furnace? Oh, that's actually a very good point. It's already pretty bad. Not really, but... this is fucking terrible. Like, you have, like, Frenzy and that... what is Kinetic Tremors? 12? 11? Would you, like, Zen Moment? There's gotta be better pulses. I can barely type on my fucking keyboard. Pulse Rifle. Slot Kinetic. I feel like it's not a good roll. Yeah, if I do something, I'll probably just do Rapid Hit Frenzy or some shit like Prosperity. Yeah, Splash. I want the 6 out of 5. For Edge, it's... you want Bait and Switch here. Envious Cascade. I think people say mini frags, but I'm pretty sure if you get like, where is it? Augmented Drum, that's also fine. One of those two, and then maybe Quick, and then maybe like a Handling Masterwork if you can. That's like the perfect roll. As long as you get like these 3 though, you're good. You just need both of these in a shiny. The harder part's just getting the shiny to drop, and then also getting good perks. Why Rapid Hit first? Useless in PvE? Yeah, I mean, if I have Frenzy, I probably wouldn't do it. Actually, that's not entirely true. What was it? Was it Prosperity? Fuck, what was the Stasis Pulse called? You remember? You won Kinetic Tremors Firefly. Envy Cascade getting nerfed. They said some shit about it, but it's Bungie, and I feel like that's not going to be on their priority list going into the final shape. Doesn't give stability. It gives a lot of stability, it gives a lot of reload. It's really for I guess you could do headstone too. Or something. I don't even fucking know. What was I saying? You get like really good reload and handling when you get the stacks up, and it's just off of a hit. So if you two burst an enemy, especially under power, you're getting really good reload and handling. So anytime frenzy goes down, it just, you know, covers that basis. I don't know what a. I have an autumn wind with frenzy demo. That's rapid fire. Have this crafted. I still like Sacred Providence, even though this roll is terrible. I actually really like this roll. Cold Denial I used in DSC. It felt good. Smite of Rain's also pretty good too. I guess I don't know. Forward on bursts tend to be pretty good. I feel like Elsie's rifle is not going to be worth. I'll probably just use Insidious for energy, unless there's a better one. I don't know what would be better in the energy slot. If there's some crazy. I feel like all pulses are just kind of mid. Like there's none that stand out as like the best perks. I don't know. Dude, Razor Crypt, thank you for the 2 months. Pog didn't even pay for it. Best chat IRL. Dude, primes are fucking God's gift to the earth. Fast School, Cryptic Nova, Halo Former, Locked End, LOL. Thank you boys for the follows. Or girls, you know, you never know. Where's that one thing I had? This is actually pretty cool. I don't know if most people know Mossy Max on Twitter. He made a chart. Updated primary DPS charts for the final shape versus miners. Pulse stonks are through the fucking roof. Hand cannons still barely on top in their range. They have, I don't know what the fuck that means. SMGs are really struggling. If you, I don't know. He says exotic burst DPS adds 1.3x bonus to exotic primaries and kinetic. I don't know what burst DPS really entails, but like you compare Graviton and how quick it can probably burst down an enemy. That's probably like, I don't know, a couple shots, like a mag or some shit. And you compare it to like Sunshot, it is significantly higher. Hawkeye 2 burst is fucking crazy too. I don't know if that's just 2 shots or what. Yeah, we'll do Onslaught in a sec. Foul Pulse with Demo 1 for all. Yeah, that's probably what I'll just use. I like Insidious. I feel like there's not that many other ones that are great. I don't know, we could get a... Elsie's rifle is not great, right? What frame? This is a high impact. High impacts are terrible in PvE, correct? Oh, this has fire. I didn't even process that shit. I still feel like Frenzy would be better. I don't know. Actually, what's the base reload? I don't fucking know. We could probably go for a Blast Furnace roll, but I don't think it's actually needed. Furtive will be the best energy. That's Void too, no? Or is that Optative? Is this Arc? Oh, this is fucking Solar? What the fuck? This is kind of fucking insane. Thank God it has Deconstruct twice. That's important. Wait, that's insane, no? What does this go up to? Can I craft this shit? What's good, cuties? Hold on, let me check real quick if I can craft that. I'm not gonna use it now because it's gonna be terrible, but... Fuck, we need to get that done. What do you do to get that done? Coil? Give me a sec. We're under the helm. I should have a lot of Season of the Deep Ingrams. I'm just gonna pull them rapidly. %, buff to sidearms look spicy. Sidearms and bows are like... Actually, no. Sidearms are good. If they're exotic. They look pretty comparative. I don't know which exotics these are. I'm actually curious with the pulse buffs. Because Outbreak's going to be 20% stronger now, I believe. And then what's it called? Outbreak should be 20% stronger, and... I guess so should Racking's gonna be better too, or no? Did you check Darkest before? Yeah, this could be good too. High Cal is really good. High Cal is fucking is a massive thing. Actually, what am I doing? This is High Cal too, and it's craftable. The issue with that, Kirby, is it's not craftable. We could grind it, but with whoever joins first, you have a specific team for stuff like this. Yeah, just whoever joins first. You can always do exclamation point join just to get my join code and then join up. Tanner, this is what you're talking about, right? For buying? Just this? Okay, that's our god roll. Okay, does that clear everything out? Nice. These niche support. Oh yeah, the fucking nurse. The nurse drip. This game fucking sucks. Sidious next season might actually cook. Yeah. I'll probably have it in Sidious ready to go. I think I have that craftable. I should. It's a Val weapon, so. I think waveframes are dead? Nah, I doubt it. Okay, didn't they get nerfed this season? I thought the nerf was this season. Or did it not go live? See, if we click slower, we get more red borders. Dude, it's confirmed. This one right here, red border. Just kidding, this one. Alright, what the fuck, dude? We need one more, I think. I didn't notice this had heal clip. Its base reload's pretty shit, though. Wait, this takes 4 fucking engrams? No way we can't actually craft it. That's fucking disgusting. Last Wish guides were the first thing I watched. Oh, dude, if you watch depending on when you watch Last Wish guides, those are old as fuck. Because like Last Wish was out, and then I just started making videos, so I just started. What the fuck is in my thing? What are all these things up here? So much bullshit. Those are some legacy videos. Just use deep sight thingy. I've already used a good bit of them, and I'm trying to save them so that I can potentially pull them next season and use them for anything that's new that I want crafted. So I don't want to burn through them. Okay. We should be good if everybody else is good. That is not. Start with we'll start with Midtown, bro. I haven't played Midtown in. X is back. Sweet. Squeaky for you. Tower with you and Kirby yesterday. Love your material, my dude. Oh. You were there when we were fucking like grittying and shit. Somebody said they were running Ghosts of the Deep. What have I missed in the past 30 minutes? You looking into pulse rifles because they will be meta? Yeah, pulse rifles are getting a massive buff in final shape. More so than other weapons. I think other weapons will still be good. I don't know if it'll put things over. Like, Sunshot's going to be hard to fucking beat, but I don't know. We'll see. Nighthawk / Titan Punch gets nerfed. It will next week, we will know. This week is weapon tuning. Oh, it'll be next week. Got you. May 24 and June 1st, it's Heliocentric Day on a farmable quick loss sector if you wanted. Heliocentric is, what's it called? That sidearm. I'm pretty sure I already have a incandescent heal clip roll, so I should be good. think we have that somewhere. Yeah. Okay, I just saw it and now it's fucking gone. Yeah, heel clip in can. I don't like. Yeah, my camera doesn't block that. We're good. Alright, yeah, this decoy right here, don't buy, because apparently it's bad, but I think anything else we're good. Actually, maybe don't buy this one too, because they're super close to the ADU. I think the Tormentor can like sit inside of it and attack them. 10%'s not enough to change anything. No, well, okay, so perfect example, at least in my eyes, is what I think is going to be potentially better than Sunshot, depending on the build you're running and the role you're playing, is what is the exotic called? Graviton Lance. Like, that's getting a massive buff, slight nerf as well. There's buffs to, I think, all primaries, and then there's also like unique buffs to each individual primary. Some of the pulse, like the pulse gets one of them. I think it gets a 15% buff or something like that. I think Graviton Lance gets a 15% buff. So that is probably going to be better. If you're on like a void build with your Falcons, it might feel better for Agitator, plus you'll have like Devour, so it might be more, what's it called? More of an attractive pick for certain builds, I think. We'll see though. Do people get banned from the ground skating macro? Nah, they don't. No macro is gonna get you banned. The only bad part about a macro is if you're trying to do speedruns, it is not allowed. It is banned in speedrunning, but that doesn't mean it's banned in the game or can get you banned. Macro's even gonna be detected, yeah. I mean, fucking Bungie doesn't even really ban cheaters too much, so don't use a program called Art Money though. That shit will get you fucked up. What else? A gray zone? It's not really a gray zone. Like, do it if you want to fuck around with like ground skates, mess around with your macros. If you're trying to get serious into like the speedrunning scene, just learn it manually. But there's not too many runs where you really need ground skates. Also, even in speedrunning, even though I disagree with it, I don't know who the fuck voted yes for it, you're allowed to edit your CBars file to bind multiple key like inputs together. So that allows you to make ground skating much easier. So you could also do that if you're still worried about getting banned. I'm not a fan of that. I think it should be banned, but it is what it is. Saturn buff and I want to say it was primaries, right? I don't think it affected. I think everything was for primary weapons, right? I doubt that it's getting a buff. If it is, it's gonna be insane, like this archetype. No, Sam, you're chilling. If we both tether, we're fine. We will both get energy back, I'm pretty sure. I think the only issue would be like if one person tethers and then somebody tethers after, and then the first person like nukes everything, and that person's obviously not going to be getting energy back, but it's not the end of the world. Not about speedrunning, just about doing it in raids with friends. So you could get banned if you hit the keyboard inputs on a macro on your mouse. Nah, you're good. No, there is no shot you're ever getting banned in game for using any macro at all, ever. I'm more so talking about like the speedrunning scene. So hopefully that's like explicitly clear. You are completely fine. Your account will not get banned at all. And you should be safe. That being said, like I macro a lot of different shit, mainly for like AFK farming and stuff. I know a lot of other people who macro different shit, especially for like buying materials. I want to say when you sign the TOS, Bungie could potentially ban you for whatever fucking reason they want when you sign their TOS. And I'm sure macroing is included as a thing that they could potentially ban you for, but they've just never banned a single person for macroing. So I don't think they're gonna randomly start doing it. So hopefully like that's clear. If you want to get like technical about it, yeah. Funny thing is that this whole stream is a violation of TOS. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to like stream their content or release shit, but yeah, they don't. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, you are right. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Friendly content, greetings from Germany was good. Yeah, should be safe no matter what though. What do you think's gonna happen after the new campaign? I think that Bungie way of saying bye, or they're gonna keep rolling for the game, Chad. I think it'll keep going. I think a D3 is gonna be announced potentially. Wait, chaining back-to-back feathers like that might be the fucking shmeta. It really looks like they're trying to power creep, just add a ton of power creep to the game. So I feel like they just want to go all out for final shape. It's a wild power fantasy feel, and then call it. That's the vibe I'm getting. I can't imagine they'd keep on in a D2 either. Like, the game feels like each release, it feels like there's more bugs for everything that they add, so it's just kind of starting to become unstable. Like, it works, but I don't know. Sad if Destiny stops after a new campaign. Honestly, dude, I feel like they were potentially expecting a better reception of... Please stun, bro. Holy shit. I feel like they were expecting a better reception of their new game Marathon, and people seem to not really like it from an extraction shooter perspective. So, I don't know. I think it'd be unwise for them to just get rid of one of their most profitable IPs. I don't know what they'd do with it. Either just move on or sell it, some shit like that. But severely limited by the old ass engine. Yeah, tire engine or whatever it's called. That said, D3 would feel very, very weird on a new engine. Like, I don't know how exactly it would feel, but definitely feel very different. Currently a macro to AFK farm first boss and warlords. Really? What? How does that work? How do you AFK farm a boss? Have your god rolls ready to enhance? First thing I want to do is Eager Edge. See what enhanced Eager is like. Other than that, I don't really care that much for like enhanced perks. If they're worth it, I do them and I get them on like my crafted rolls. But usually most perks aren't really worth it. So we'll see. On the new exotic class items, Liar's Handshake, Ass Cow, Consecration Titan sounds pretty fun to me. I think it'll be good. I'm very happy that they're not coming out before, what's it called? Before the Final Shape Raid. Because I think it would just be way too much to learn with a 3-day launch too. It'd be way too much to learn, and I want to say the vibe that I'm getting at least for Prismatic is it's pretty bad and pretty underwhelming, but the double exotic class items are what's probably going to carry. So, A lot of those builds are going to be insane once you get access to those class items. So kind of glad they're not coming. If you guys want to double enhance this thing, the decoy, if you have 3,500, go for it. Slammer with Eager Cold Steel. Dropping this week with 2 extra rewards. I don't have a Cold Steel one, so maybe we do some GMs. I don't really care as much for Cold Steel. I care more about how a Vortex is going to feel with Enhanced Eager. We good? I love teaching enemies. New exotic chat. Oh, dude. I like the Titan one. Titan one looks like it'll be cool to run. With, what's it called? Roster? But yeah, they look pretty underwhelming. You're taking a lot of ADU damage. Dude, Fallen on the... We're gonna get our shit rinsed. Fallen on this location are ass to do it. Fuck, there's still a lot of damage. Is that where the ads are spawning? Again? This is not ideal. We kill these things, I'm gonna do the mine. Sweet. Slammer looking kind of cool. Oh shit. It should be pretty fucking sick to skate around with those swords. Sure, this doesn't hurt me, right? Where the fuck did you go? Heavy's disappearing if you guys want it. I don't know if I can even hold special. Cool. Quick showcase of your loadout slots. I don't have anything important in my loadout slots, honestly. I don't keep them set up well. I'm just always constantly changing them. So is your quite challenging in the boss room? I think if you have, dude, Lucky Pants made it feel pretty easy. I didn't do solo legend, but just one vortex for skating. Faster road is falling gating. Why? What do you mean? I already have both with Eager Edge, so I'm set. Oh, you're talking about? I think you're talking about a tuning for it. I mean, I'm set with both, so we should be fine. I just have to decide which one I want to enhance. Doing Pantheon challenge this week. We're doing it each week, yeah. I'll get the zone. I probably should have stayed and tethered, but whatever. Yeah, we'll do it each week. What is up, chat NG? What is good, Doug? How we doing? Also on a Kimbo exotic, that'd be sick. I'd love that. That'd be pretty dope. Just make it super accurate with hipfire, and I don't know. You could, dude. I'm actually shocked they haven't added something like that already. That with a, that's easy fucking free content for them to add. With that and like a, what's it called? An exotic, you can like press R to special reload or hold R to special load, and then you just throw them on top of each other, and you have like an actual rifle type shit. Kind of like the wave gun in Zombies, the moon map, some shit like that. Be sick. Advice for getting planets with 3 done with LFG. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would just recommend finding people who know what they're doing. LFGing is going to be super hard in Pantheon right now because everybody wants to do it, and most of the community doesn't actually know how to do it. So all the LGs are just going to be heavily saturated with people who don't know what they're doing. So... on all challenges for Pantheon so far, there's 1 week left. Next week might not be feasible. Thoughts on -20 and adding Ribbon plus Nez challenges. Nah, you should be fine. It shouldn't be bad, bro. Like contests can be hard. Typically, when you have to figure out new mechanics. There's no new mechanics. There's just new like obstacles and enemies that are added. And you're gonna have all week to do it. And I don't know. Most of the other encounters you'll probably be able to get an easier score on, and I'm also probably expecting them to do either Strand Void, which would be good for GLs, or maybe they throw a solar rack in the rotation again for the final week. So, and I think we have another week of rotation after that, right? So, week or 2. So you should be able to get it done. I don't know. -20 is really not that bad when you have surges that help you bake the bosses. G, carry me in Pantheon? I need a carry. What do you think they'll do on Riven and Nez? I mean, Tormentors for sure. What do they do on Nez? I don't even know. Riven, I feel like the change that would be most feasible is something to do with the upstairs part where you're killing all the ogres. I feel like that'd be the most feasible like area for them to implement a change. I could be wrong. For Nez, I have no idea. Maybe something to keep you off the plates during damage. It'd be sick if they like lit the plates on fire or some shit. I don't know how realistic that is, but pretty sick. Drop a Tormentor on each running side for sure. Yeah. Either that or a mid Tormentor. I see them doing both. I don't have an Overload Rocket on for some reason. Dude, I was wondering why I wasn't able to stun. No, I mean, the first couple of encounters were like that, Dan. I don't know if you've run Pantheon or not, but they were like that, and then, like, I don't know. Some of the newer encounters actually have some additional type shit, but it's not like, it's never going to be new mechanics. Mars actually hitting his rockets impossible? No, this is a common occurrence. This is an everyday occurrence for me. 8% of the community driven legit, probably for plat required, is basically a new encounter. I don't know if they're going to actually prevent us from being able to cheese. I'd love for that to be the case. But I don't even, like, what could you fucking do? You'd have to add immunities or cover hitboxes or some shit, whatever the term would be. Add immunes on the boss, and then maybe just get rid of the damage phase entirely until you get upstairs. That's all I could really think of. Really just try. Any exotic weapon idea in your head which you really want in the game? No, nothing. Honestly, nothing crazy. The only thing I wish, it's not even exotics, I wish we had more shotguns and snipers in the heavy slot that were legendary and you could run in different settings. I'd love for Icebreaker to come back though. It's the one exotic I missed the most from D1. They could easily do it if the sandboxes were separated, because it wouldn't even be that OP depending on how hard it hits in PvE, but buy these two decoys. This one and this one right here. These guys should be good. Actually, I can do the first purchase if you guys want to upgrade them. Depending on points. Wouldn't just health gating or stop? Oh yeah, duh. I guess you could health gator. Yeah, duh. That's a way easier thing to do. I'm fucking stupid. Health gates are cringe though. I don't know if I'd be a fan of that. I guess that's pretty similar to just immuning her though. Plat threshold where you have to kill some ads. Yeah, plat's like super weird though. I don't think plat's gonna be an issue, because usually when it's the encounter of the week, the newest encounter of the week, it's pretty free to get plat. Like we 3-phased roll. Everyone that I've talked to that's 3-phased has still gotten plat for Rolk. Riven won't be the last. Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know how they're gonna handle that though, because that's also the first time we're getting 2 encounters. I think they're coming from here, right? So they could make it for both. I keep forgetting they're not doing Riven last. I wish they did. Rod, Nez is such a massive counter. Whoa, what the fuck? The trace rifle only raid once the heavy comes out. I don't know if we'll ever do a trace rifle only. We might. Actually, no, we could. I don't know, we'll see. The reason I say we might not is because I know some other people have done it, like Toad Smoothie. If you guys know who he is, he's done that. I don't want to step on anyone's toes ever. I don't ever want to. We do a lot of the challenges. We do a lot of the challenges for fun, and usually just spitball the ideas as a group. But I never want to have people screaming at me for copying someone's idea. Honestly, even most of my ideas are pretty unoriginal, but oh shit. I'm going to do this for a while and wait until we get crits broken. Back. Where's my tether? Why is my tether not giving energy back? What is happening? No way he's covering it. Oh, she's gonna struggle badly. Yeah, dude, it's the worst part about this game. Like, not to put down people who aren't good, because I've been in that position where I don't know like how to do raids and other stuff that's now very basic. But it's such a conundrum for this game because, like, genuinely, the raids are super easy. I understand that they're impossible if you're playing with people who are bad, but it's just weird that people like stay consistently bad. Like, I don't know. I feel like the community would have gotten slightly better at the game over time, but I feel like there's no other games where people like Dark Souls, for example. Dark Souls games, Elden Ring games, like those games are way harder than anything Destiny related. And like the whole community is able to like usually I think beat those games and shit. So it's very weird that Destiny's like not a game where people kind of just learn and slowly get better. I don't know. It has more changes, but I have a bad feeling if it doesn't have a mechanical change, it'll just be a Tormentor. What was it? Explicator had a slight mechanical change where you had the fire tornadoes. Then we had what was the next new encounter? Oryx had the knights. Rolk had the second like deception. I feel like all the newer encounters, other than Atrax, at least each week seem to have had a good mechanical change for addition. That's not just a Tormentor. What do you have on the sidearm? Crazy fast reload. I don't actually have that much reload on it. My reload's kind of low. It's 28. I just have a reloader mod, and the reload animation is pretty quick either way. But just a loader mod. Honestly, with a lot of the nerfs that they've implemented for like firepower, hands-on, or not, maybe it's not hands-on. What is it called? Firepower and what is the melee? Heavy-handed. With those orb generation nerfs, I've just been kind of leaning towards loader mods. Make your weapons feel better. Feels more effective. Elden Ring doesn't have a social aspect. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, I guess it's designed for one person, so you can just sit there and slowly get better at it rather than needing other people. Social aspects thing. I don't know. I always hear people complain. I guess my take is this with Destiny, because I hear a lot of people complain about LFGs, but then a lot of people complain that they don't want to LFG. My take is, it might sound harsh, but if you're too shy or too much social anxiety to be willing to go and meet people in LFG, I don't think you have the right to complain about not being able to find people to play the game with. Not to be insensitive to anybody who has social anxiety, but I also feel like social anxiety can't be that bad to the point that you can't talk to people online. Like, even if you have like the worst social anxiety in the world and you get in a situation that you like your anxiety just flares the fuck up, just power button your PC. I feel like it's that easy, you know? Hopefully that doesn't come off as insensitive, but I don't know. I feel like if you're not willing to put yourself out there, you can't really complain. Also, I do hear a lot of people say that they have social anxiety when they say they're not willing to LFG, and I feel like social anxiety is not that common. I'm sure everybody has some form of social anxiety, right? Like situations that are social that make them nervous and give them anxiety and shit. Like public speaking is a common one for like most people, but I feel like it's not like the percentage of the population where your social anxiety is like crippling. It's got to be less than like 2%. There's no way it's that high. LG's helped a ton. Yeah. And putting yourself out there too helps. I don't know. I say that as somebody who's not a social butterfly either. I'm very introverted. I'm not a very social person. I don't know. So I understand where people come from, where like a group setting makes them nervous and shit. 100%. But What the fuck am I watching? Not elite raider, but G's the LFGs. Always look for a chill team. Yeah, dude, you should have. The LFG that we saw, or that we had last week doing Pantheon, main Riley, or Rems. If you guys know him from videos. Some of the most toxic fucking people I've met in a while. Oh, shit. Long left in session for this Onslaught, is that what you're asking? That's the Discord servers that are for people with anxiety, like D2 Sanctuary. Yeah, dude, D2 Sanctuary is insane. There's a lot of, like you said, communities like that that will help you get you through a raid, teach you everything you need to know, hand-hold you. They just like that shit. They're good people. I still enjoy doing that. Now I don't know. Now I think I've just changed. Like, I used to enjoy teaching people raids, trying to see how good I could, like, teach them mechanics and see if I could teach them a better method than other people teach. Because I used to lose my mind when we'd be, like, doing a raid and somebody would be new and somebody would be explaining shit horribly. Drove me crazy. So I would always try and explain shit better. But now I just don't know if I have the patience for it as much. We have one well here, so this shit's probably gonna go out. We will not be done damage. Okay, surely that killed in 2 bucks. Like, teaching people raid, but I hate when they're stubborn about it. Like, I'm not offering my free time to teach them something. Oh, dude, yeah. Nothing drives me crazier than when people won't be, like, aren't willing or capable of doing a raid, like, a different way, too. Like, usually a more efficient way. They're, like, stubborn on doing something that's way less efficient. Or, another common thing that drives me crazy, because, like, obviously there's a lot of misinformation with Destiny, is, when people think they know what they're talking about with a raid, and they just are, like, completely wrong, and you tell them that they're wrong, and like, you can't convince them that they're wrong, even though they are wrong. Even if you prove to them and give them, like, a case-by-case example that they're wrong, and show, like, obviously, clearly, that's not how the mechanic worked, you know? They'll still won't take your word for it. That drives me insane. I love misinformation. Same. Well, man, Discord has restored my faith in this community. Everyone in there is so chill. That's the craziest and most false statement I have read in my entire time on Twitch. I say that as somebody who recommends the low man community if you're trying to like get into low mans, but the most subhumans I've ever witnessed in one single Discord server is in low man server. Even worse when they talk over your explanation. Oh, dude, I can't stand that. That drives me crazy. When I used to start explaining shit, and you just have like the people who just love to hear themselves talk in raids, or not even love to hear themselves talk, but they just like can't be quiet for more than 2 minutes, and they have to like start overcoming you. Or when you're explaining something and you do it in like an order that, like, you know, explain the major mechanics and the tinier things and the other stuff, and somebody thinks you glazed over something, so they like cut you off to be like, oh, and this, and then it just starts. You know it's gonna start confusing people because you're telling them 10 different things at once. I used to hate that shit. Servers on the circles of hell. It's just, like I said, there's great people in there. There are great people in there who are fucking adults and human beings who just want a low man. But there's so many people who are just fucking sawed off individuals. The amount of people that hate me in that server is insane. Too much information in this game. There is a lot of information, and I will agree, like, not all of it's readily available, so it can be hard to come by to especially get, like, a concrete answer on certain things, but yeah. Miners on the raid is in Goss 2.0. A darling hate, bro. It's crazy. Him and I are beefing now. That was uncalled for, man. I don't even know how or why people... I feel like doing, what's it called, 6-man Goss and then trio Goss is like a pretty common thing. I don't know. Like, I don't care about the Goss Miner's nickname. I think it's funny as fuck. But it is funny that, like, people just started associating me with Goss. Because we did our 6-man run, and we were done in, like, 2 months. Oh, my God. And then I did, like, trios for, like, a month. He's real for that. No, that was actually funny as fuck, though. I thought it was good. I was surprised, because I'm definitely not somebody anyone thinks of as a good day one player. Not that that means I am. Just trust me. I'm very mid, but it's funny. You also did div and trio before we did 6s. Oh, fuck, yeah, I did do div. I don't know, div doesn't really count. And we did do trio, but we did trio for like a week. Favorite raid? Favorite raid was Crown of Sorrows, but that's... I'd say if that was still in the game, I don't know if it'd be my favorite raid, because it has one good encounter, maybe 2. And I only liked it because I just didn't have much time to do it. Archie needs you to find him. I already did it. I have found and returned Archie. I was literally before stream we did it. Just saw the best character name in Tower. Doc Brown, time lost. Doc Brown. What is Doc Brown? That's not the guy from Back to the Future, is it? It is. Okay, cool. I don't know how I could ever hate you. You're beautiful. I think the hate that I get... I think, to be fair, it's like the hipster thing, in my opinion. If you're in low man / endgame community, even speedrunning scene, the hate on content creators. Because content creators have been known to spread a lot of misinformation. They make videos, a lot of times you do it for clicks, and then since again the game doesn't offer you a lot of readily available information, it's hard to DPS test. Like people get mad at that misinformation, and it's very easy to accidentally spread that. So I think that's why they hate YouTubers, especially if you make like builds and you're recommending stuff that's off meta. But I don't know. They also make the videos for new lights, though. More for any people. Yeah, again, what we're talking about, the IQ of people who are in high school, entry-level college age, probably aren't even in college. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but these are the people that, like, can't, like, they just lack critical thinking skills. That, like, you know, a YouTuber has to, if they're full-time, they have to make a video for their job. Like, it's just work. You're making a living. You got to put videos out. They're not always going to be, like, banger 10 out of 10 builds. I don't know. Those critical thinking skills are not common amongst that crowd. What'd Hook say? Just set the cross-faded 8-fingered Rockin' downroll speedrun world record, 18 hours. What is cross? What the fuck did I just die? Did I have a shank? The fuck? Imagine having critical thinking skills. I don't know, man. It's just I get it's easy to not understand other people's shoes or put yourself in other people's shoes and understand other people's situation, but it is crazy. The amount of hate I get from people who are exponentially worse than me at this game, saying that I'm terrible, it's like insane. Shut up, shitter. Thanks, Luck. Thank you, man. God roll. What is your roll on your critical thinking skills? My roll is aptitude 4, mental capacity 6. Grimes is a shitter. True. I had a 3.8 when I graduated, so I'm somewhat of a critical thinker. Massive. Videos and streams because you don't seem to play the game like it's life and death or just chill about everything. I mean, like I'll be the first to admit, like there's times when I try, and if I fail while trying, I mean, you can make the argument I'm bad, but I think there's so many factors to being good at this game that people never think about. Like, we used to get clowned on a lot of our speedrun times back when we were learning how to do speedruns and new to the scene, and 2, like even with our GOS time, like it just kind of made me realize that there's so many factors to getting a record time and actually being good at speeds and doing them, and like the main factor is just the amount of time you put in. Like there's no, like I don't care how fucking good you are, like in a speedrun scene where, especially where strats are changing and you need to rework shit all the time to be competitive, there's no way you're competing with a team if you're running a third of the amount of time that they are. Like it's just not gonna happen. I don't know. So that's a very hard like element to kind of express. You see somebody get bad times, but then you find out they're running like 5 hours a week. It's like, oh, that makes sense. They're not bad. They're just not putting time into speedrun. Once gifted G-Miners 10 subs during GOS, and he was so pissed at his skating that he ended the stream. Wait, is this true? When was this? Which runs were these? Want to just go faster than the record? I mean, that's always the goal. That is always the goal. But it's just it's one of those. It's literally one of those things that just takes time. Like I think if you're half competent, you can get a run that's good, not like a record run for whatever you're running, but the main factor is how much time you're fucking putting in, especially compared to other teams if they're running against you. You are terrible, bro. I suck. Thank you. Where are they spawning? Where the fuck are they spawning? Oh. I'm gonna get this guy. Surely Lucky Pants gets nerfed. If I want people to complete Legend 0 Hour, but I did the switches part for the intrinsic. If I do that every week, I can get all after completing the 3rd week. I don't know entirely how it works. I still need to do all my whisper shit. But I feel like you need to do the pathway too. But I'm sure you could do each one each week. I think they're just like time gated to like release. Like you can't just do the like all 3 on the 1st week. If that makes sense. But I think you can do the 1st and 2nd ones in like the 3rd week, so you shouldn't need to rush it. Lucky Pants already got nerfed. Kinetic damage buff removed against bosses. Yeah, that's true, but that's gonna be normalized for the entire game, no? Like Lucky Pants is still kind of cracked. Pop his face. Balls out. What bot plug are you running? A very, very wide one. It's called the Uber Dilator 400 millimeter. Dilates the fuck out of your butthole for peak gaming performance. I'm dead here. Keep firing, what? Okay. I must have fat fingered my shift key. And I stopped firing. Just start sprinting forward. Random question, what is the deal with bipod? I really don't understand it. Bipod is a really good perk with reconstruction for situations where somebody's giving you wolf pack rounds. In this case, I really don't need it, but you just get more rockets. So if you use it more of as like a utility type weapon, like using it for ad clear for just using wolf pack rounds, if somebody's giving you that, or in this case, because we're on Fallen, using it to stun overloads, you just have more rockets to use. Instead of 7 at base with 0 reserves, you have double. Or not double, you have 12, sorry, almost double. So, just a lot more. Especially a lot more rockets if you're not always using them against a boss. There, I could probably switch, but the reason I don't is because then I have to switch again, and I don't get a rally when I come back out of here, so, yeah. You think they nerfed Lucky on top of the 70% hand cannon nerf? Did hand cannons get nerfed? I don't think any hand cannon got nerfed, did they? I thought there were only primary buffs. I guess there's... a 15% nerf to kinetic weapons now, but that's about it, right? Kinetic versus bosses for nerf. Yeah. Well, that's 15%, no? Not 17? Nerf by Universal 2. Oh, okay. 2 plus 15. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, actually, I kind of forgot about that, but I don't know. I still think it's pretty broken. I don't know. Actually, honestly, a 50% nerf seems like it'd be in line, but the issue is like you're kind of comparing how Lucky Pants performs to a bunch of other stuff in the similar slot, like heavy weapons and other shit. Like now that your special is gonna be worse too, your connect, like your Izzy is gonna be worse, your Arbalest is gonna be worse. It's kind of like a universal nerf, so everything's gonna be worse. So I'd imagine the game gets tuned for that, or I mean, maybe they don't tune it and they keep it how it is, but that's like, you know, they want that level of difficulty to be increased. It's not like this is just getting a selective nerf, if that makes sense. Half those bullets not even connecting. From dungeon, what roll should I be looking for? Lead for gold. Lead from gold volt shots, probably the best roll. I'm gonna cast Tether and get these mines later. If one of you wants to invis and get them, that's also chill. Sam, obviously you're hunter. It is Indebted Kindness. You can farm it in the first encounter, Warlord's Ruin. I would recommend Lead from gold volt shot. There will be new ones coming in final shape, namely a strand, and I believe a solar one is confirmed too. So I wouldn't sweat getting a roll if you're not getting good luck / good RNG, but good call. What the fuck is this guy doing? Dude. G Crota miners return when? Crota? Hello, game? Let's go, Mark. Got 2 gold bolt shot in the same run. Fuck you. This thing took me like 10 to 12 hours to get across multiple different streams. Let's go, bro. So everyone with heal clip incan, I'm gonna be dude. Incandescent on this, where you can like potentially kill a bunch of things at once, would be crazy. Oh, I need help. Just shooting once or twice and igniting an entire room would be crazy. Be very ammo efficient. I don't even know if you'd want. I'd probably take in-can lead over that, maybe. Finally decided to do something for Art of the Week. Surely I win first try. I believe it. What is, what's the play? What are you doing? But I might go for room content. Yeah, I like it. People usually question it, though. I just like it if somebody's running wolf packs, which typically they are, but even without, like, on overload rounds, it's perfect. Holy shit. Dude, Fallen are so cringe. Fallen are so cringe. I hate the fact they just wanted the ADU while in biz. We need to heal this thing. You tether. Shoot it out again. Not a big deal. What is the handling on this fucking rocket, though? What is with his disciples? TFS kind of vibe? Oh, that actually be sick. Are there other ones besides Nez and Rolk? Like, what? I guess you'd have Callus, right? Just curious, did you ever get the indebted roll you wanted? Yeah, I have it right now. I don't know if it's like the perfect roll, but most cases you never need like an absolute perfect god roll, so it's pretty good for right now. And most of the content I've done. I also really wanted it to be able to use it mostly as like a primary weapon, and it has, I want to say, I've been told it has the best mag perk. Sure this guy doesn't blast me. I've been told it has the best mag perk. What is it called? Implosion rounds? Or okay, high ordnance explosive. Apparently this increases, oh, I guess it decreases mag, but it increases your like total ammo economy or some shit. So yeah, get a lot of shots. Lead from gold volt shot, pretty good. Reload's kind of bad, but Callus too. Okay, yeah. Gee, what do you think the weirdest specific thing a raid has? Why does Caretaker have twice as much health as almost all bosses? They take twice as much damage with default. Oh, stuff like that. Dude, I don't even know if I could give you a good answer. Oh, this isn't good. I might die here. No. It'd be so sick, bro, if I could just, like, pick up the spark. Whatever. GG's. It'd be sick if I could just pick up the spark and not res my teammate so that I could not bait the boss into slamming me. And if the boss wouldn't deal damage to me by slam, like, 30 feet away. I actually don't know. I actually have no idea. GG's play good. That was good. That was 45 first try. Good shit. Probably get cycling 2 new people in. I'm gonna go turn in these coins. Should be around 10 p.m. EST for Pantheon. Riley, I'm if you're still in chat, I'm around for Pantheon tomorrow. We're doing, what's it called? Where do we want to run from? I think 7 to 10, 6 to 10. Let me check. Yeah, 7 to 10. So I doubt it'll even take that long, but we'll see. So I'm around for Pantheon if you want to do that. / a couple of runs or some shit. Still farming for really just the Edge Transit God roll. We want the shiny. How many coins did I get from that? Like 30 at least? Nice. 13. Thought I heard somewhere Blast Radius on Indebted was bugged somehow. Everything I've ever seen for Blast Radius on any single weapon in the history of all of Destiny 2, unless there's like some bug that you're talking about that's different, usually has like no effect on your weapon's damage. People always cream their pants over it, and I don't really understand it, but yeah, you might be talking about something else with Blast Radius, but I've had so many people like the last 2 weeks ask me about like Blast Radius with GLs and shit, and it usually doesn't matter. It's usually pretty negligible. This guy's just pushing. Cool. We got no shinies, so that means we did not get a God roll. Massive. Want a raid boss with 10x the health, but takes 10x damage, so I can see 9 and 9 everywhere. You know how crazy that would feel? Just shooting a primary and you can't tell how much damage you're actually doing. How's my Lumina gameplay? Fantastic, Rui. If we have 2 new gamers, you want to join up? Exclamation point join. Somebody said the speaker being brought back to combat the witness would be dope, and I can't disagree. Yeah, but wasn't the speaker a fraud who just had, like, no powers? I feel like that would make no sense. I don't know. Tac mag currently bugged on the sidearm to give you increased reserves. Not sure about how many. I actually have no idea. I was told this was the best mag perk to get because of, what's it called? High Ordnance Explosive. Like when I put this on, I get 15 in the mag, and you would think it would increase your reserves, but it doesn't. So we did also get quick launch, which is good for handling and projectile speed, I guess. So our velocity's higher, our handling's higher, so that's amazing. Stability Masterwork is borderline useless. I would have loved a reload here. But can't really complain. Mara solves little PogChamp. Check yo cheeks. Some gas drip. O-Rig Hunter. This is fucking fantastic. Tac mag. I got 11 plus 41. Tac. Okay, I have 12 plus 42 with this. So maybe it's better. I don't know. I mean, it is better, but maybe yours is better and it should be better. I don't know. Imagine yapping so much you get named the speaker. This is true. Vostok. What are the modifiers? Shotgun and fusion. What the fuck? He was like the Pope? Yeah, if the Pope... I mean, I don't know. Depending on if you're religious or not, you could think the Pope's full of shit, but... I think he lied to Gaul. Oh. Doing full runs or 10 then reset? Oh, sorry, Exotic. My bad. I did not read that until now. We are doing fulls. I usually cycle people out every 25 runs, though. Once you get to 25, usually cycle. Okay, voice goes crazy. Oh, actually, the buff probably makes it pretty good. Also, the ammo economy is crazy now. Yeah, actually, the fact that we did Midtown Fallen was kind of crazy. I'm getting fucked up. Huh? What is this video game? Curious, gonna go test Tac Mag. We'll report back. Yeah, let me know how they compare. Use resist mods? Yeah, always. Usually 3x resist mods, just depending on the enemy type you're taking damage from. That's for Shrieker, and then most of them should be that. Yeah. I did not have good resist mods on for the Fallen. I usually don't swap it unless I'm in an activity that's actually hard, but... Almost dated for joining for 3 AM Onslaught run. Dude. My sleep schedule has been fucked. I need to figure out a new way to, like, just actually fall asleep. Like, I just sit in bed and I can't sleep. It feels terrible. I'm doing crack in bed. Surely that is like a depressant and it puts you to sleep. Let's go farm. 5 Lunas will never go back to this mode. Did you actually get a 5 out of 5? That's crazy if you did. I got a decent roll. Not the best roll ever, but... Holy shit. Can there be less wizards, please? I'm dead. That's actually insane. Close your eyes first step. Thanks, dude. Thanks, man. Concussive Dampener. Concussive Dampener is good. I just don't always know what's coded as splash damage. Dude. Rob. The fuck? He's good. Thank you for the raid. How was stream? And are you bricked and prepared for tomorrow? Are your loins ready? Where? Dude, great minds think alike. Oh, cool. And then I just will click and not swap to my exotic boots because this game fucking sucks. Cool. Just good rub. Oh, stream. I looked over. What were you doing? Solo flawless something? I see the Discord status thing. Blue blockers for tomorrow? Blue? Like blue light? Or like just like blue tinted sunglasses? Where'd that rocket go? Nice, I got pack on her. Soul Falls Legends here. Oh, okay. You get it done? Or was it fun? Or was it boring? Big ass glasses from when you get like eye surgery. I've never had eye surgery. What the fuck are those? Good challenge. Okay. Mag I should be looking for Lunas. Probably light mag or flared mag will. Heal clips the reload perk. The reload's not great on Lunas at base, so I would say you want to increase reload speed however you can get it. I haven't either. What? I don't know. Maybe I'm uncultured. I don't even know what is eye surgery. Like LASIK or what? Another one after this? Yeah, we will. We're doing it for a little while. I really want this weapon. It just takes so long to do a full run, and my shiny luck has been terrible for what I'm focusing. It's always giving it to me, like always giving me shinies that I'm not actually attuned to. Let's get on in. What fucking time is it? Dude, it's like night. Are you going out to dinner? Also, did you skydive already? Going to the bar right now. Did you jump? You plane jump yet or no? Fuck, see? Who knows? Yeah. These are like the glasses you get in like dentist office and other shit too. Techfin. Dude, are those gonna fit over your other pairs? I mean, I guess they will. That's what I should actually. I need to send a reminder text tonight when I end stream or something in the group chat, but just for a reminder for tomorrow and the time. I should have done it today, but I might need to get like clips to keep my glasses together. Oh, you were joking. Oh, fuck. Okay. Dude, I had 4 pair on, and like I could not keep what's it called? I could not keep them together. Like just 4 of them over top, they would kind of slide around a bit. So zip tie. I don't want to zip tie them. Zip tie is a more permanent thing. I need to like take them off and adjust. I'll keep cutting zip ties and stuff. I might just do Velcro or like a butterfly clip. Maybe a rubber band, something like that. Talk about the disposable shades. Oh, maybe that's a good. Yeah. Oh, dude, movie theater 3D glasses type shit would have been good too. Destiny 2, what is 3D? Can you raid me one day? Raid with you, like in D2? Or stream raid? Stream raid. I mean, I don't raid people too often. It depends on the night. Well. Oh, what am I doing? I've had these on the whole time. I usually raid people I know in the community, though. Like, shit. Just got fried. I feel like usually if you're a smaller streamer and you're trying to grow, first things first, raids do practically nothing for you. There's never any time that you're going to be, like, raided by somebody and your average viewership is going to go up, like, the next stream, unless that person's, like, absolutely massive. And even then, it's probably pretty rare. But also, usually I'm tired, and so I don't want to hang out in other people's streams usually when I'm getting off. Unless I'm, like, chill with them and I'm like, all right, yo, I'm going to dip. I just never want to, like, raid somebody and then dip right away, so that's why I don't always raid. But, usually end stream tired, and then if I raid, I don't want to just immediately leave. But one average viewer. Yeah, but the thing is with raids though, like people you just raid and then people just leave depending on what you're doing. Got a god roll with a reload masterwork mag. It's kind of bad though. Got alloy mag. Yeah, actually, no. It's not on this one. I think I got alloy. That's when your mag's empty, you reload, and it's way quicker, right? I'm pretty sure I have alloy. Alloy. Jesus Christ. Pronounce my words. But I also have a reload speed masterwork, so you probably have a very similar roll to my Luna. I don't know. It works. Works really well with a reload speed masterwork. I can't really complain. Think that you're helping someone out you know? I don't know you though. That's the thing. Think about that. Think about that. Yeah, what Unknown said is true too. A lot of other streamers will probably ban you if you ask for raids and shit like that. I could care less. Like I understand it. Unless somebody's like pestering and they just like are spamming it and being obnoxious, then like I might be like, all right, let's ban them. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. I was in that situation once where I don't know. I just wanted results quickly for stream and shit. But I think the best advice I could give is like streaming is a very hard area to ever grow. What the fuck? The only reason I have more than 50 viewers right now, in my opinion, is because I've put in a lot of work over on YouTube. And I think you need to do that and then also stream consistently and learn how to kind of cross-promote your stuff in order to grow stream, and then eventually you can get some more organic growth. But looking for advice and you're serious about wanting to do streaming and content creation and that type of stuff, that's the best advice I can give is do YouTube, do TikTok, Instagram reels, that type of shit. Yeah. Massive grinder. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to go crazy, but you can put in thousands of hours of work and not get anywhere, and it's pretty normal. And then eventually you start making progress. You know, there's a big learning curve that needs to happen. Like, you probably spend a good 1,000 hours just learning shit about like YouTube, Twitch, stuff like that, search engine optimization, how to grow on certain different platforms, stuff that actually matters. Some stuff's just like bait. It's not factual, but yeah. YouTube stuff has been fire lately. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's the goal too. So like that's another thing. I did build videos and informative videos for a while, and they're super fun. They're a great place and like niche to grow. So that's very useful information. Is like the most useful information I could give to somebody is the fact that you can grow a channel really quickly if you're putting out informative videos, stuff that's educational, because people come to your channel because they need it. But you tend to not really build a big / good, like, I guess, supportive fan base doing that. Because people would come to my channel for the next good build, and they wouldn't give two shits about me. And they would just come to kind of see the build. And like, rightly so, like, that's what people are watching your channel for builds, for information. They need info. They don't want to watch your videos. They just do it because they kind of need it. Versus making like entertaining videos, which is why I've kind of switched up. People actually come because they want to be entertained. Gives you more diversity on your channel, allows you to branch out a little better, and also, at least it feels like people are more supportive. They come for you rather than just for the information. Your videos so peak. Honestly, the videos are highlights of my week. Massive, dude. Dude, they're fun as fuck to film. They're easy. They're fun. You can sink your teeth into them too, like all the challenges and stuff. Dude, the LFG ones. We have LFG coming out at some point this week. Probably close to the weekend, depending on timing and shit. And that's the one with Gold Dragon. Yeah, we've found some fucking interesting people in LFG, to say the least. So all raid bosses div only. You could probably do most of them. I don't know about some of the tankier ones. How the fuck did you just survive that, Rui? Oh, glaves. Gold Dragon the goat. Dude, he was in our clan. He changed his name to Mara Sobs. He's still on my friends list. He changed his name to like Mara Sobs something. Or no, Ikor's Bathwater or something like that. No, that's sick. I didn't actually want. Dude, why is my inventory loading so slow? I don't understand this. Inventory load times feel so dynamic in this game, and it drives me crazy. One day it's like amazing, next day it's terrible again. G Money Miners, what's good, Eons? Cooking with this art, not even gonna lie. Drop it in the server if you wanna share it. I always like dropping the thumbnails in there. One, to ask for like review opinions, but also I like sinking my teeth into making the thumbnails for these videos. G, can we kiss? Time and place. Actually, we have a time and place. It is August 16th and 17th. Left my clan to join yours recently. The betrayal goes crazy. Was their name Nuke and/or Machamp or Machamp? D6. You're going, yeah? I think I saw you posted that on Twitter. I'm like 99% sure. I knew you went last year. Indeed, Nuke. Yeah, he joined our one buddy's team. Dude, day one teams are an emotional fucking roller coaster because I just get like text all the time. Not text, but like DMs. 2 people or 3 people DM me recently. They're like, yo, we can scout for your team because my team just fell apart. And then like a week later, they have another team. And I'm just like, dude, what is I mean, good for you. Fucking run the raid, but teams are like changing every single fucking day. I don't know if they had a team though before that person, but I don't know if they really gifted it eons. I think we're chilling now, but holy. Was he wasn't on your team, was he? Just in your clan? What rockets? This is this rocket launcher right here is Apex Predator, and then this little sidearm rocket is called Indebted Kindness. Unfortunately, he could have been key to the final Shave Worlds first. I don't know if Gold Dragon's cut out for, on our. I joined him some other night, and we did a grasp. My teammates are getting their shit kicked in right now. Non-stop. I'm about to get my shit kicked in from non-stop. Okay, never mind. Am I still on the wrong? No. Channel? You can drop it in the thumbnail if you want. If you just want to share it. Put it on to see it. Whenever you get it to a point that you want to. I mean, I could always share it on stream too if you wanted to, but I don't know if I'm dropping it tonight or... Holy shit. I thought I finished this guy. Solar rocket sidearm, holy. They are. I'm pretty sure... Somebody said it was confirmed. I don't know. You say you don't talk to anyone from your past day one teams. I'll be real. The one thing I kind of... We've always had the same day one team. I wish I went through an... I wish I played the game from launch and just hopped to different day one teams and had a bunch of different day one experiences over time. That's the thing I regret most about this game, is I was around playing it and playing it from launch, but I never had like good day one team, like never had good raid teams, let alone thought of going into a raid at launch. And I wish I did. Just feels like I missed out on a lot of fun opportunities and a lot of shit to reminisce about. Game of weapons enhanceable? I have no idea. Clutch caretaker day one with my outbreak. Our team, I think, is solid. But I don't want to say we fold under pressure. We just, I don't know. I think everybody needs to be playing well for us to do good. Usually we place like 100 to 200, which isn't bad by any means, but it makes no sense when we do good. Like some of our better day one placements, they don't make it. Like it's when we were like trying the least, and it doesn't make sense to me at all. Like I don't understand it. Then when we try, when we try, we do bad. When we don't try, we do good. Type shit. I don't know. That's kind of what it's felt like. It's there. Day one team's cooking. All right, I'm assuming this is fucking Callus or Nez. It looks sick though. Obviously, it's just bare bones right now, but I'm assuming that's Callus's face, and that's Nez. Maybe Nez's face there. It's pretty sick. Blatant AI. Yeah, that's true. Bro, is this AI art? Are you lying to us or no? High explosive ordnance gives 44 shots with no reserves and 53 shots, 2 extra reserves. Tac mag, 52, 62. Wait, what? Tac mag? Oh, okay. Maybe we wanted tac mag. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I was told high ordnance was actually a good thing. But also, I get way more than that. I have no reserve mods on right now. And I'm at, let me see. We're higher than what you said. We're at 54. streakers. Somebody said that works off a frame roll, which is so stupid. It does. 2 weeks into the game for Ron day 1, so the final shape day 1 was my first. Super excited, but a little worried. Honestly, I think if you're playing with good players, it is... final shape could be different. I'm expecting it to be a bit harder, but it's Bungie, so I'm not expecting much. I'm more so hoping that it's a lot harder. If you have a good team, it's borderline impossible to not clear day 1. Especially after, like, a couple hours after a World's First, a lot of people are sharing mechanics. I mean, usually when my team clears, I used to put up raid guys. I don't know if I will for this one or not. We'll see. Because they've just been performing usually worse. And it's a lot less fun just, like, raiding and then immediately ending stream just to edit a video, especially if nobody really needs it. But yeah, once guides are up, like, I don't know, it helps. I'm actually genuinely curious, because typically I have the first videos or first guides out. For most of the raids, I've had the first guides out. If not all the recent raid races, I would say I've had the first guides up since DSC. I'm actually curious how many teams I've helped get a day 1 clear. Because usually we're clearing above most of the team. Like, Dado and his team will probably clear above, but he used to wait a week to get a guide out and shit, and then everybody else that would make guides, I'd usually beat by a good bit. So I'm curious. Check the group chat when you can. That's fucking sick. What is that, Air Hawaii? Skydive Hawaii, something like that. Dude, I think Nuck was having a panic attack right there. What am I doing? Why are there fucking ads right here? Oh, I've just been AFK. No, he's doing a deep stone LFG. That's funny as fuck. I think, yeah, that's crazy. Skydive Hawaii, that's sick. Wanna call one of your streams? What's good, Yammed? How we doing? Welcome the fuck in. I will be clearing and getting at least top 100. I believe it. I actually think if you have a good team that consistently plays, top 100 is pretty manageable each and every raid race. Once you have some fucking anchor of a human on your team. If we place top 100 my team, I will put a fucking 1,000 on black. There's no way we do well. Clip that, we will. Half of our team doesn't play the game. And that's not a recipe for success, I feel like. Hope this guy's fucking sauced. I wish you were allowed to finish this Tormentor. Time to add a clip. 1,000 on black, dude. I'm in fucking... If we win, 1,000 on black, if we win, I pay out every member of the team. It's not gonna happen though. I want at least 100 at 50 is the big shot though. I feel like it's super competitive nowadays, but I feel like 50 is manageable too. Oh, what the fuck? Did he destroy this shit? So I need to find a scout. The only thing I don't really like about raid races right now is the muting hiding buffs meta. I get it completely, but it's really taken away from the community aspect of shit. Just gonna keep comms open. There's no point muting unless you're aware that you're in like first place. We have some decent placements for day ones. I've never thought about muting. I don't know. If you're a team that's actually like competitive for Worlds First, I get it, but wish I could finish UG. Vice fucking versa. What the fuck is happening over here? Mohegan's son, watch out, G miners coming for all that money. What is who the fuck is Mohegan's son? Best FF 15 teams during World's First races don't even stream to hide strats. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I don't know. I completely get it from that perspective. Because like you said, like I said, you don't even need to stream, so I understand muting comms, but it used to be cool from the community aspect to be able to see what people were doing and thinking, crafted. Casino in Connecticut? Oh. I'm from PA, so if I'm going anywhere, it's Atlantic City. Dude, I had a, what's it called? I had a coworker. Most obese man I think I've seen in my life. That fact is completely irrelevant to the story, so I probably don't even need to share it, but I just figured I would. Little tidbit. Most obese man I've ever seen in my life. And this was an engineering job, and he, what's it called? He was also like a really good gambler, like a really good Texas Hold'em player. He was like nationally ranked, won a couple of big tournaments, or not big tournaments, but like he won a couple of tournaments, like probably smaller, medium-sized tournaments. He had a ring winning something. Pretty fucking crazy. Galamers? That's fucking crazy. What's up, banana? You watching NFL? No, I don't really watch sports. If I watch sports, it'd be soccer. So much time, bro. There's so many European teams too. Never, ever fucking watch MLS. Fuck MLS. Casino in Northeast PA. People just told me it was Connecticut. What's good, bread? What's good, noodles? Ramrones and Onslaught are going for something. Jay, we're going for the Edge Transit God roll, if we can get it. The shiny, like, double perk roll. MLS's retirement for pros. It's honestly a lot better now that a lot of teams are, or a lot of pro players are going there to retire. It's actually pretty sweet. Like, if you would have told me that in my lifetime I could go to the Philly Union game and watch Messi play, I would have told you you're on fucking crack. But here we are. Would have kind of been sick to see Ronaldo not go to Saudi Arabia. Have both in the MLS. I'd seen him in one game. I saw him play Celtic FC here in the Eagles Stadium. I think it's the Lincoln Financial Field. Back when I was like 13, maybe 14, something like that. So sick. They're doing some American tour. Game knows you're too lame for that role. No. Actually, nah, fuck you. You got that role like day 2, did you not? I saw that on Twitter. Had like 1,000 likes or some shit. You got that so fast. I need it. It's gonna be the meta. Oh shit. Two stun, two stagger. Oh. Fuck. Why can they shoot? Why can I not shoot up on them and they can shoot below me? You should be fine. Fuck, if you just stay alive for like another 5 seconds. Sweet. Yo, peace out on. Later. Enjoy the trip. Dude, I need to fucking shave. My face is annoying the fuck out of me right now. What are you doing in popular video game Destiny 2? Developed by game developer Bungie, formerly of Microsoft, currently of Sony, always of Bungie, available on Steam, Epic Games, PlayStation 4, Play Store. iOS and Android too, man. It's coming one day. We are grinding Onslaught for a Copium GL roll. That's never gonna drop for me. Except it's gonna drop as soon as we kill this boss. Mark my words, right here. You think they're not changing the interaction? I think it's not on the top of their priority list. So that's why I'm going for it. And if it is on their priority list, they might nerf for day 1 final shape and then kind of forget about it and say like, hey, this is disabled. Can't swap the perks, or maybe Cascade's disabled or some shit like that. But I don't see them fully removing it. I could be wrong. It's more of a gamble. I just feel like it's gonna be low on their totem pole of shit to do before final shape. With backup mag, it takes your reserves from 44 to 63. High explosive ordnance. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's high explosive. Thank you. It is backup mag. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you. You're right. I am on backup. They did say they were looking at it, as they said it was too much power, just because the Envious and switching to Cascade. Yeah. I just, like I said, I don't know. I could be wrong. Because they announced it is a bit of a gamble, but we'll see. They've said they're doing shit before and they've never done it, so kind of hoping on that. Plus, it's the last weapon I need from this. So once I have it, if I do get it, I could realistically stop playing. Edge Transit. The golden / shiny roll. Did you steal the weapon tuning stuff Bungie released? I did. I'm kind of hyped for it. Most of it looks pretty good. It's gonna be interesting though, dude. Like, the meta is shifting so much for final shape, and we have a brand new raid launching in 3 days. It's gonna be a fucking clusterfuck. It's gonna be such a shit show. It's not funny. I'm actually curious to see, depending on how much is figured out in those 3 days, if secret strats that are like insane end up getting gatekept, shared with the community, shit like that. Like the one team, Space Force team, they're like well known for crafting some pretty obscure strats to bring into day 1 raids. They were the ones who got second in Kingsfall by doing 5 Golden Gun Hunters and chaining that shit. It'd be kind of cool to see them cook some crazy ideas for the raid and see how that goes. I don't know if that'll exist or what's going to be possible, but Aegis wins from gatekeeping I don't think Aegis is the type to gatekeep. I feel like his stance on that is to really share info, but it's really just going to come down to if somebody figures some crazy shit out, accidentally or not. But at the same time, like, as far as gatekeeping goes, people would be mad and it would be kind of cringe, but at the same time, like, I don't know. If that's what you do to get a world's first, I think that's valid as fuck. Like, obviously you don't want to gatekeep and you want everyone on like an equal playing field, but I do think to some extent strat crafting, if it gives your team an advantage, that's a fair advantage to take to have. Coming down to 3 hunters, 3 locks. I'll tell you right now, dude, if there's no reason to actually have a Titan on the team, like if Banner gets nerfed, which it probably should and will, and there's nothing good on like Prismatic or anything like that, I think we just tell who we didn't get off the Titan and not play it. I don't think there's a reason to have a Titan. Other than those reasons. Like Pantheon right now, having a Titan is just like borderline useless stuff. Shit, do I still have? No! What just happened? He's not gonna listen to me. No, I think he'll be fine. He played Hunter the last raid, didn't he? Solar Titan's still strong? Not really. They nerfed Hammer. Like, Syntho Hammer stonks are fucking down like 140%. There's a 1.4 second cooldown on Hammer. I feel like it's way less effective. It's still not bad. I'll say that, but... And Consecration's not awful, especially on Prismatic. If you have 3 charges, I could see Consecration actually being really good for ad clear, but without a lot of the solar fragments, I don't know. I still feel like it wouldn't be worth having. And any class should be able to ad clear. What the fuck is this ad? So G, you ready for BXR to be the only solar pulse roughly ever used? There's other. It seems like BXR doesn't actually have that good of perks compared to some other solar ones. Like if you look at Hortive, that has Heal Clip, Incandescent, and something else has that too. The one from Prophecy. I would probably, even if BXR was better than everything else, I still don't know if I'd use it because it just keeps you bottlenecked in some crazy tight line of sight. Okay, I don't know where the fuck that guy's going. When is worth grinding for the heal clipping a Descent roll? Yes, I think so. Even with the overall like hand cannon slight nerf, I think it'll be good. I'm curious how SMGs come out. Some people are, I think Mossy said it, based on numbers, it looks like it's gonna be bad. I don't know how accurate that'll be, because I feel like numbers versus feel are a very different thing, but you know, I've always liked SMGs. Jurassic Green Incandescent, a good one. Yeah, that could be good with Incandescent. I still think at Hortive's craftable and better. So, I don't know. Sweet. Where was it? There. All right, Mr. Saltagrepo, the div nerf man himself, just confirmed. So. This Friday we're doing sunglasses only as a raid challenge, which is tomorrow. tomorrow 7 to 10, we'll be doing the sunglasses raid. So for anyone who's around and isn't aware, that is us putting sunglasses over our eyes / on our face balls, and each encounter will stack another pair of sunglasses to limit our vision as the encounters go on. We're doing Vow to the Disciple because you actually have to like see the symbols to be able to read them, and we have Pervading Darkness, so I think that's going to make it even more difficult if you get like high darkness stacks. And then the next Friday, we're going to do some version of a blink-only raid. I haven't decided the raid yet. Depending on the raid we pick, it could either be like borderline impossible or super easy, but that should be with, what's it called? It should be with Assault Vendetta, ATP, Cons there, and then Onpan sitting down too, plus myself. So that'll be that crew, and then tomorrow it is Llama, Kree, Rub, who raided in tonight, and Scarrow. I feel like I'm missing somebody. The 5 or 6. Oh, and Bergen. Jesus Christ. Bergen Star. The British beauty. I'll blink raid, but you blink in real life. I think what I want to do for blink is make it so that only blink is allowed to move you, and maybe even unbind or WAS and D keys. But so basically you'd have to like move, like you could like tap strafe like that, blink, and then when you land you have to stop moving. And obviously you only have 2 blink charges, so it would make it a lot worse if you need to like get the fuck out of dodge. Dude, why? Should be a fun raid both weekends. Oryx. Yeah, would Kingsfall be a good one for that? The issue with Kingsfall is rotating. Totems would be a bitch, and War Priest would be a bitch. Everything else would be decently doable. Good evening, G. Just woke up at 11 p.m. Massive sleep schedule. It's good. Vow 3rd encounter? Well, okay. Vow is for the blind raid, not blink. We probably will not be doing Vow. I like to try and change the raids up a decent bit, unless it's like perfect for the challenge we're doing. But I feel like for blink only, there's no perfect raid. Oops. So we'll workshop it a bit. I don't know. Yeah, different raids. Yep. One is tomorrow, so tomorrow's the blind raid, and then blink only will be the next weekend. Next Friday. I might try and plan one more in before final shape. I think we have Friday's the 24th, and then yeah, should be able to get one more in potentially. I was actually thinking of doing a potential Floor is Lava Vault of Glass. I think that could go pretty hard. We get some people together for that. Basically, no touching the ground. If you do, you have to die. Which doesn't sound that hard, but if somebody dies, it's pretty much game over. Because if they die and their res is in a bad spot, you're not actually going to be able to res them. In which case, you're only going to have a few minutes to complete the encounter. So I feel like that one could go pretty hard. So we might try and plan that for a 3rd week. We start Destiny running again. It's fun. Game feels like it's in a very good spot. I don't know if it'll be good after Final Shape. Like I feel like the hype will fall off and things will die down, but do all heat rises? I think with VOG, there's enough platforms where you wouldn't actually need to do that. You'd have to make some levels of exceptions though, because if you come out of like the portal and shit, we'd have to go through and map out what is actually considered lava beforehand. Because like there's some floor, like perfect example right now, this is elevated compared to like the actual ground. So a map like this would be super easy if you count all this as elevated versus just things that are like actually, you know, off the ground like this, you know, jump over here, jump over on that thing or that ledge type shit. Yeah, Echo. That's what I was talking about, gatekeeper portals. So that would have to be allowed, I think. Or you somehow figure out how to fly with heat rises, like we said, and grapples or some shits. I don't know. Yeah. I think it'd be fun. Remember doing LFG raids back in the day, and you've always got this one warlock that uses blink and the last word for some reason. Dude, some people just swear by blink. I never understood it. Oh, nice. What wave is this? 30, 40, 50? Good red. Blink raid with floor of lava would be insane. Dude, compounding them? Yeah. And then we just add on top the sunglasses and the socks. We make the ultimate fucking... We just call it the clusterfuck raid. Was this 50? No. I don't even know what wave this was. I'd love to get a shiny, bro. Timberwolves won by 45. Who'd they play? Still not changing back to Lucky Pants for balls. I'm good. No? I was lucky. Please tell me this is 40, not 30. Oh. Wait, is it playoffs? Am I stupid? Oh. Surely you guys are safe. Drinking a drink. Sweet. This game fucking sucks. I knew we were gonna get a Tormentor. Get a tether out. Fuck! I hate sneezing so much. That shit actually hurt, like, my nerves. I should probably get that shit checked out. Die. Let's get Taco. That knight just fucking went through like 8 different shifts in its momentum and direction. Bless you, thank you. I hate sneezing so much. Another note, you ready to not use the strand version of Better Devils? What is Better Devils? Isn't that the sidearm? No, that's Devil's Ruin. What is Better Devils? Sounds like a D1 AR or some shit. What is Better Devils? Or is that the hand cannon? That's the old PvP hand cannon, yeah. Never mind. That might have been a deep tether. No, it was perfect. tomorrow? That's the blind raid. We'll do blind raid, and then I don't know if you're around, but Riley just put in the chat to do a Pantheon after. So probably that as well. That into a Pantheon. Which Bundy would give Anarchy a catalyst? I actually hate the fact that certain exotics don't have catalysts. Catalysts really shift the meta on what. Like, dude, if you remember, Trinity Ghoul was pretty mid back in the day. Trinity Ghoul was, like, good here and there, but it was pretty fucking mid. It got its catalyst and it became one of the best, if not the single best attribute weapon in the entire game. It's crazy. So, I don't know, certain exotics are terrible. It'd be cool if they gave all of them catalysts that they could be better. Like, still some ones would be trash, you know. It's just funny that have catalysts and aren't actually good, but... G came in from YouTube as Noodles. Welcome, Noodles. What do you like going by, Noodles? Or actually, I'm gonna if you keep typing YouTube, I will eventually forget about your name being Noodles in YouTube. You also go by Crime Dog. Same for 1K. Yeah, 1K. Xenophage. So many, dude. Worm, like Parasite. I don't know. Fuck, I don't even know what wave we're on. You go with both? Okay, sweet. I wish you could change your username to have like a nickname in a certain stream if like you got permissions. I guess that'd become AIDS though eventually. Maybe control burst. You think that would help it? Because control burst is it increased charge time? I guess it would have to be, right? Rui, stay down here. I don't want to go up and get... Oh, no, it's not the fucking fallen guy. I'm a fucking bitch. I'm a loser. I thought it was the fallen guy. I didn't want to get frozen and... Okay, surely I did not throw here. Alright, whatever. GG's. Alright, general rule of thumb, though. If somebody's running and they're invis, just let them go. Let them go. I forgot it wasn't the what's it called guy. So many times though I have died because somebody just runs up there. And what's it called? Somebody runs up and they just bait the guy into slamming or freezing and shooting me when I could just chill invis. My fault. I should have calmed that earlier. I thought all the ads behind me were dead, so I was just chilling and then I started taking mad fucking damage. Blink only around would be quite a challenge. Yeah, blink only around would be insane. Let's go turn in coins. My battery. I should have calmed that earlier. No, you're good. You're good. That's how I think I died the first time or some shit. So I was trying to prevent that, and then I should have just gone for it because the knight doesn't really do that as much unless somebody runs up and makes him slam. It's the fallen guy that shoots like ice beam and then collats people, and yeah. Am I thinking of wrong perk? I'm pretty sure controlled burst is this perk. Upon scoring a kill or hitting every shot in a burst grants 200% increased damage and 10% decreased charge time. It'd actually be really good. It'd be very, very good. Always the Rifted Bend or a late Tormentor that runs the run? I should have just chilled. We should have just killed everything. It's because it's just like such an easy thing. You just sprint through it, but it's easy to wipe. Dude, give me a fucking shot. I haven't gotten a single shiny GL, bro. Like, it's so rare. Let's go, Bryce. We are doing some Onslaught. If two gamers want to join up, we'll do probably one more run. Exclamation point join. Probably bring a well lock, at least so we have one. Dude, these emblems, dude, it drives me crazy. These emblems are literally heat. They're so fucking good and so fucking clean. The Pantheon ones. And then we get like terrible looking day one emblems. Drives me crazy. We're if we get fallen, I'm resetting it. Let's see if we can push for a 50. Not keeping the copium decon roll. Deconstruct got nerfed, so it no longer pulls from thin air. In final shape, it will not pulling from thin air. So I want to say it's completely useless now. Oh, sorry, Joe. Thing passed with a letter in front of it. The join code's good though, no? We good? Okay, okay. Okay, sweet. Just checking. My bad. Loki be sick if there's a 6-man version of Onslaught as well. Higher difficulty. Get more people in. It's good in 0 hour until final shape. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. 6-man Onslaught, 280 Us. Dude, 280 Us would be a shit show, but yeah. It's so fucking hot in my room. I have to turn my fan on. God damn. Keybinds? LeBron, I don't think I have keybinds. I have like mouse sense and shit like that, but... Oh, died? Fuck. Moth yards would suit. Oh, would suit that because it's so fucking big. Yeah, true, true. Oh, what the fuck? I just updated his body. Well, that's crazy. No, yeah, I agree. Moth yards is a sick map. I actually like it a lot. It's just so hard. Fun running support. I'm actually surprised that build kind of hangs on. Like, doesn't fall off too bad. One key for all melees or not? No, I do not. No, no, no. I think it's a bad thing to do. You should, at least in any game, especially a game like this, have control over what you're doing. So full auto, like auto melee is not the greatest thing in the world. My keybinds are definitely weird. I have, my charge melee is to C, which is like pretty standard. C and V are pretty common for most people, I think. Probably V more so than C, because I think a lot of games default to V. And then middle mouse click is my charged melee ability. I liked having it on my mouse because when doing like bonk or other like melee builds and needing to look at an enemy, like it didn't feel like I was like, I don't know, needing to look and move quickly. It didn't feel like I was like taking my hands off of WASD or anything like that. It doesn't? You know how to place your rifts good. Yeah, you have infinite rifts, right? I'm assuming. Basically. Hot in your room because you're in it. This is true. Because I have 2 PCs running in a fridge. Okay. Gotta grind lost sectors for Boots of the Assembler. Dude, it's kind of a crime that Boots of the Assembler have been so bad for so long. If they updated it just remotely to make it slightly better, it would be like one of the best in the game easily. If you could give basically the Lumina buff without actually needing to run Lumina, and while your teammates are already like, we're still inside of a well of Radiance and shit, it'd go hard. Still newer to Destiny, how do I get your primary gun that you're using? It's Malfeasance. There's some type, I would look up a quest for how to get it. I can't tell you exactly how because I kind of forget. But I know it comes from Gambits, getting a quest in Gambit / killing, I think, a random boss that can spawn in Gambit. It might be different now, but it's called Malfeasance if you want to look it up. I think Lucky Pants are going to get nuked. People brought up a good point today that they already kind of did because they're going to hit a lot less in Final Shape, like 15% less, because you typically use Lucky Pants with a kinetic weapon, and now that is getting normalized so that instead of hitting 15% harder, kinetic weapons are just not hitting 15% harder than other weapons. So that's essentially a 15% nerf, or however it works out mathematically. But I still don't know. I could still see the reasoning for another nerf. Like, they're still so far ahead of anything else for like a primary weapon. They're perfect for swaps. Super easy DPS. I don't know. We'll see. I'd imagine it probably gets nerfed down to like 500%. Maybe even down to like 400 or 300, depending on if they're taking into account the pre-existing nerf with kinetics. If they're not taking that into account, I think it'll be a bigger nerf. They'll kind of forget that they're double nerfing it. And if they are aware of it, maybe they nerf it only down by like 100% to like 500. I don't know. I still think no matter what, it's going to be super fucking strong. The 15% nerf to this isn't really going to be that. It's going to be noticeable, but it still is leaps and bounds better than any other primary DPS that you're dealing. Yeah, peace dog. 300% rate from Ember of Benevolence is so cracked. Ember of Benevolence is insane, and then Ember of Benevolence is 400. If you stack that though with Singeing, it's crazy. What 100% is 2x, so 400% is 5x, 300 is 4. So I think you get a 20x regen rate, because I believe they multiply. Maybe it's additive. It also scales off like base regen though, I think, so it's not that crazy, but if Banner doesn't get nuked, I'll be shocked. Yeah, dude, if Banner doesn't get nuked, I'll be upset. Oh, okay. Yeah, for Malfeasance, apparently just do Gambit. I'll be upset. It's just so broken. You don't think it'll get nuked? The concerning thing that I've seen is they have said, whoever it was, Joe Blackburn, has said they think Banner is in a good spot. Which is crazy. Shoot, fine here. Oh, it is fallen. I said I'd reset if we got fallen, but whatever. Yeah, it's good stall. I think Bungo will nerf well. I think the best thing they could do is keep the Radiant effect where you shoot through like anti-barrier shields. I think that's great. I love that. I hope they don't get rid of that. I hope they get rid of the 25% buff that it gives, even though that is technically how Radiant works. They get rid of the 25% buff, lower the DR from 50 to 40, and then I think you'll be fine. I mean, realistically, I have no issue really with a super existing in the game that you can just like panic place down and it can usually save you, unless you're putting it in like a terrible spot where a boss is, you know, slamming you and shit. My issue is that it just is like the god super. It's perfect for DPS. Perfect for holding down the fort. You can chain it together. They could also affect the regen rate of it. I think it's a tier 1 super in terms of this regen. It's like the quickest to regen. They should change it to like a tier 5 so that it's one of the slowest. Good spot. Well, I think the healing is fine. I don't know. I don't like the fact that you don't need to use, like, you can just drop a well for damage and in like surviving. Like, there's no, in an ideal MMO, there'd be like you drop your well for staying alive, and then you drop like your bubble for, you know, the damage buff and refresh in that, and then your tether for debuff, and then, you know, set things up properly like that. Maybe a damage super or two. Actually feel like you have good composition going on. I don't know. Or no healing all damage. Yeah, something like that'd be fine too. I still think the worst thing they've done to this meta, or the game's meta, is nerfing Titan Bubble from a 35% damage buff to a 25. Such a bad change. The fact that grapple does what it does. Yeah, grapple's kind of crazy too. Yeah, I don't disagree with that at all. Bring back self-res, that would be fucking terrible. I think if they go all out and nerf well, other areas of the game are gonna suffer because they've designed too much of the game around well, but we will see. That was like 5 or 6 months ago about what he said about Banner. Yeah. That's the only concerning thing I've said about, or I've seen about it though. Like you said, it was a while ago, so in a season that didn't fucking matter. I think they dug themselves into a hole and are scared to nerf well. 100%. Dude, what's like a good example of something that's like casual as fuck, but you'd still get fucked up if you don't have a well? Like Crota, I guess, for example. Your Utes. A lot of just different areas. You can survive an entire shit show going on around you because you have well Radiance. That's how they've designed the bosses, and I'm sure they've designed it that way, or maybe they didn't intentionally design it a specific way, but they didn't have to adjust an encounter because they're like, oh yeah, you drop well, you're gonna be fine, you can survive, whatever. They back out of that for now, or now. I don't know. I mean, bad. A lot of shit could just be a pain in the ass to run. Massive. You can't survive in a patrol zone without a well. This is true. I've seen that on the subreddits. How many Gambit Ingrams? Probably 0. 8. There's your problem. Encounter design should not be centered around a super. No, I agree. Dude, I don't disagree at all. Like, in the slightest. It's just like, that's the situation we're in though, you know? So now if they do it, so let's say they design let's say they plan on nerfing well. Let's say they plan on like removing well from the game. If that's like the most drastic case scenario. Obviously they're not gonna do that. They would just nerf it to a certain extent. But let's say it's like just gone, or even nerfed into oblivion, so it's not even worth running over Dawnblade. Like, it does fucking nothing. If they design Final Shape Raid for that type of well meta, then that's fine, where well isn't good. But then the rest of the game's still gonna suffer, and it's gonna be fucking, I don't wanna say unplayable, but it's gonna feel like ass. Can you just replace it with Banner Shield? I mean, you could, but then that comes into, I guess, the question of, would you have enough damage? I think Banner Shield actually comes out pretty even with, well, but it depends on how long your Banner Shield lasts, I guess. I mean, actually, nah, you're kind of spitting. You kind of would. How long does Banner Shield last? I actually didn't even think about that. Okay, cool. There'd be times where I think Banner Shield wouldn't be ideal, like a boss like Oryx, a boss like Aatrax. Obviously, Aatrax doesn't really, I think, accept certain buffs and debuffs and surges and shit, but like, you know, there's definitely a... Well is universally fucking good. Place down a circle for high damage. Don't eagle this. Don't eagle these guys. I'm up in 3. Jesus Christ. No way that battery went away. Okay. Six man, 40% damage equals more. Yeah, dude, can I fucking see one of these guys? Where did the second one go? Where did you just TP to, bro? Do we have a well? Do we have a... We're gonna actually wipe here. Do we have a... what am I saying? Galley. Might help, but I'm not sure. Nah. No, okay, whatever. Guys, cool if Song of Flame had passive healing like Banner 4. What is Song of Flame? God damn, bro. We're getting so many fucking shanks. I kind of forgot I switched to Galley. Is this boss? No. Oh, new super. Okay, okay. They should just have it where Well provides intense healing for the first half and little damage and invert that for the remaining. Kind of like a trade-off. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that'd be complex. I just think the simplest thing would get rid of the damage buff. I think it makes the most sense. Well still remains your healing item. Most of the game doesn't then fucking become borderline unplayable and annoying to play. And then you just have a different meta for your damage buff. I do think, what's it called? Titan Shield is pretty dope. And you could actually use that. That was like a really good point. I just think depending on the boss, it can be a little ass. Force Lumina everyone's kit. Yeah, Lumina not really though, because like depending on the boss fight, you're giving yourself an extra 10% for only 10 seconds, and you're probably gonna waste on average like a Lumina shot or two. Lumina's really just not that. It's great for like low man settings, solo bakes, or not solo bake settings, but like low man settings. It's great. I'm sure in certain team based boss bakes like speedruns. I don't really know about it day one. I don't know. Also, Banner's a 40% buff, so it'd be better than Lumina if you do use Banner instead. But Banner's even more pressing to play with. I actually like Banner because it gives you max handling, so you feel fucking fantastic. Isn't it 35? I'm pretty sure Banner's 40. For but losing 1% for damage, or 35. No, but the issue with that is it's not just 35%. You 35% for 10 seconds, non-refreshable, and it doesn't. If Lumina was something that was like splash damage, you shoot at the ground and all your teammates nearby get it. One of the best weapons in the game. Always be using it for a day one setting. Like there'd be no point to not have somebody doing that. It'd be so beneficial. The issue is you only have 6 rounds, so during games you're gonna shoot all 6 off. Somebody is definitely not getting the buff because its tracking is terrible, and who it hits is really bad. I guess in some scenarios it can hit 2 people at once, and then you're done. And then you only have it for 10 seconds, by the way. So 10 seconds is not that long for most bosses, which are like a 30-second damage phase. It's literally just like not worth it, in my opinion. Unless you are dumping damage at the beginning with weapons and then doing like supers later, I feel like it's just not worth it. 2 or 3 you can cycle for 2 rounds. Yeah, but then not your entire team gets it. Like there's always a catch-22, I feel like, with Lumina. I like the weapon. I just don't think it's like a perfect answer. Why was I not getting lucky? Bro, why was that hitting so weak? Born to Nova, forced to well. I actually don't mind being on well. Like, Solar's pretty fun to move around with, but... Let Titan's Rampart go through Word of Dawn, change nothing, apply word... Oh, you're saying sit in a Word of Dawn bubble and shoot through it? Ever since you get Icarus on well, it's been chill. Yeah, Ick Dash is so good. Drop Brood Reaver as well. Strand is amazing for lock. I do love it. For DPS, it's great. Give me a shiny, man. Give me these shinies. This feels awful. When Cubans don't play with Warlocks, you're forced to well. Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. I don't know. Or if you're doing an all Warlock run or some shit, some people can do it. Some people can't. I've never really cared about what subclass I'm playing. If it's optimal, I play it. If it's meta, I play it. It's just how it's always been usually for me, but I get some people liking changing shit up. But at the same time, I think the people who usually want to change shit up are the people that struggle to get raids done. And they probably struggled a bit to get raids done because they're not playing to the meta. Because they want to play for fun, but then they complain the game too hard. So it's like an endless cycle of just, I don't know. Should unlock plus Thunderlord if you throw super right as damage starts and spam T-Lord during damage you can throw a second unit stuff and unlock minus 15. What, how quick do you get that super back? Oh, if you applied all the downsides of Titans, your Word of Dawn bubble would get cooked immediately. That was also one of the stupidest things they implemented, in my opinion. The Rezo change, which affected Well's health bar and Bubble's health bar, but then Well was still basically invincible, and Bubble was getting like one shot. I've never seen the Shanks come short before. Cool. You swap back and forth to get even more super back. Yeah, I swapped from Lucky Pants to O-Rigs. So when I tether, I put O-Rigs down so I get the super regen. And then swap to Lucky Pants because they're like O-Rigs are useless to use unless you're casting your super. So I don't like wasting like the exotic slot if I can avoid it. Those orbs. Sweet. I got burned Lucky Pants. Swap jump scare? Wait, what? Let me swap jump scare. Dude, tether's so weird because I feel like if you like have stuff connected to it and you're constantly doing damage and getting kills, it extends tether, even though I don't know if it's intentional. Never had a problem using well as long as the activity gets done. Yeah. I know, that's how I am. Not to say people who don't want to use well are like causing that big of issues. Like I think you can, if you have a good, competent team, you can get an entire raid done with the stupidest shit on. I think we've proven that time and time again on the dumbass runs that we do and we get done. But I think if you're struggling, you might as well give your team every advantage you can have. So if you're trying to die on a hill that you don't want to be on, well, then probably not worth dying on that hill. Pretty sure that's intentional. Wasn't. What, the extension on tether? I don't. It doesn't say it anywhere. Does it? Void anchors have increased range and last long. I guess it. Yeah. Yeah. You could be right. It could be intentional. They just don't describe it. But that's kind of the Destiny 101, not describing how shit works in their own game. Cost warfare buff outside Pantheon to be a 2 OP. Yeah. I don't really have an issue with it being in Pantheon that much. Like I would like Pantheon to be more difficult so that shit didn't exist. But if it's anywhere else, like a day one raid, if any day one raid ever has intrinsic surges, it's gonna be the stupidest thing ever. Like literally, like I don't know, I would immediately stop enjoying the raid if it was in a raid race or some shit. I'm going to bed. See y'all later. Really take it easy. Enjoy the night. Probably be done after this. Change happened way back. Wait, did it? Am I stupid? Is it actually intentional to extend it as you're getting kills and shit? Or is that an O-rig type thing? Nah. All they needed to do was not put surges in, still salty. Yeah. Surges are one thing, doing the class item thing is another, but doing both just really makes it easy to bait the bosses. Rock was still a bit hard. Actually, no, Rock wasn't even really that hard. Rock we, like, almost two-phased. Just the second deception, or whatever you want to call it, was the hardest part. Where the fuck is the boss? Dead and Galley for when you absolutely don't want to aim. Dude, honestly, same thing with, like, Forbearance, though. This game is constantly promoting metas. Even when we try to get away from them, like, even now we're in more of a primary meta, which is good, but it still is promoting not actually having to aim or have good aim or good mechanic. Like, they just want you to use brain dead shit, I swear. Forbearance meta, Galley meta, now Indebted Kindness is starting to become meta, and kind of is been meta recently. So weird that Bungie just gets attached to weird shit like surges and champions and just refuses to go back on them. Bungie is a very stubborn studio, bro. It's like one of the worst parts about them. They make their mind up and then that's it. They're not changing it. It really sucks. They quite literally, with their decisions, shoot themselves in their own feet. Like they're their own worst enemy most of the time. I think for stuff like Pantheon, it's fine and stuff. Surges aren't like the biggest, most pressing issue, but there's a lot of stuff where they could have easily reverted or gone back on their decision, and they just decide not to. That did fun as fuck, though. I mean, I always like having a new weapon that's, what's it called, like, actually good. I didn't realize it was dude, kind of fire, though. But yeah, I will admit, I do like having some level of skill to your aim in a shooter video game. I mean, after all, it's a shooter. Not that this is CSGO or anything like that, but I'll go in Disney at this one. Okay. Oh, match game? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. They didn't keep match game forever. Fucking Bazemac Brigasm Sinful Sevens. I think it's 7. I should kill myself. Ave OAD, Storty Chaos 141, and Kyle WV. Thank you guys for the follows. Whatever, like match game, and it. Oh, I just read that shit. Holy fuck. I think Pantheon should have been an actual gauntlet. Plat is just beating every boss back to back without a wipe. Yeah, I actually wouldn't have minded something like that. That would have been sick. It just kind of ties into the general difficulty. I also think they didn't want to make it super difficulty because it's a limited time mode. It was permanent. Kind of give you more time to grind it. so I understand it from that perspective, but at the same time, I don't know. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, I should have given attacks a while ago. My fault. I feel like you can't just like give into people saying they're gonna have FOMO and shit. Like, it's just, if you're not playing the game at a certain time and not able to do something, you get some title, like, sucks to suck. I don't know. That's my stance on it. What is your rule on your... Oh, roll in the hand cannon. This is 4 times the farm. 4th times the... Dude, I can't speak English, I swear. 4 times the charm and vorpal weapon on the primary hand cannon, the one I was just shooting the boss with. This thing is a sidearm that shoots rockets. That roll is lead from gold and bolt shots. Yeah, 4 times vorpal. Not after playing the game, you won't care about what you're missing anyways. Yeah, usually. But, like, you say that, but then people come and they start playing the game and they realize what they missed out on, and then they start complaining. And from the perspective of the loot, I kind of understand it. But from the perspective of, like, titles, I just don't. I'm like, dude, you weren't playing the game? Like, you're not going to have access to it? Is what it is. Fuck, that was a bad tether. Whatever. Wouldn't be an issue if shit wasn't sunset. Yeah, or sunset. Yeah. You could be correct on that. I mean, obviously they're reverting all those sunset changes too, but get in there. Fuck, that might not. What's up, G? Hope you're doing good, my man. What is good, Rojas? Holy shit. Oh, never mind. Roxas. Jesus Christ. I swear somebody else is King Roja. Why is this on fire? Oh, that's the exotic. We're good. We're grinding some onslaughts. Trying to get a cope. Exotic. Is this where the ads are coming from? Fuck me. Hello? Okay, I'm fucking stupid. Tuning at the moment is edge transits. Heather's so fucking good. How are you able to have so much ammo on Indebted? I've led from gold. I'm doing special finis. Every time I pick up a rocket... Okay, first off, I have backup mag, and I think what we just discovered tonight, even though somebody told me it was, we kind of reconfirmed it. High ordnance explosive and backup mag gives you a ton. So I have, at base with max ammo that I get with no reserve mods on is, what, 42 plus 12, so it should be 54, which is a fuckload. It's basically 60 shots. And then I've led from gold, so every time I pick up a heavy brick, I'm getting, I think, plus 14. And then I'm doing special finis, which give a lot too. So you just have so much ammo feeding into it that you're pretty much never running out of ammo. There's times where I do, but if you're like kind of trying and paying attention to your ammo economy, it's pretty hard to run out. Okay, I can just sit here this whole round and fucking... fire this thing if I want. The other thing that's nice too is it's pretty ammo efficient with bull shot. If I have a group of ads like that, I can just shoot, reload, keep proccing bull shot, and kill everything with the AoE that it does. So instead of having to shoot a group of 4 ads or 10 ads, instead of having to shoot them like, you know, 10 different times, I can shoot them twice, 3 times, keep chaining the bull shot. That'd be good. God roll for Luna Howl is heal clip incandescent. Yeah, like right there, max ammo just on a fucking mini. Probably another brick I picked up off the ground. What's happening? We're running for edge transits, the shiny god roll. Stuck in a fire team finder for 4 hours looking for 0 hours of legend runs. Honestly, legend's not too bad for solo. I feel like it's in line with the solo flawless dungeon. Just kind of go a little quick. Just not letting weapons and armor be usable again. The actual content is still not coming unless they revert it all in a future content. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. No, I wasn't talking about the Unsunset content. But I feel like if you didn't play that content and you didn't buy it, you wouldn't really care if you're missing out on it. Holy shit! I'm dead. I meant to fucking dive. Encore Magnificent from Howl and Heal Clip Incandescent. Yeah, Heal Clip Incandescent's good. Depending on what your base reload is, you want that to be like decently high, probably 60 and above. And then, I mean, 79 is perfect if you can get that. And then maybe run like a solar loader mod, and that'll be your best. Got falsely banned, so I'm watching this to get my D2 fix. How'd you get falsely banned? What was it for? Heal clip going on a reload perk on primaries and Bungie buffing it has made it pretty insane. Yeah, it's crazy. Are we here again? I feel like we've been here forever. What are we on? 30, 40, 37. Oh yeah, Doc, we just went in. Shit. Range is 41. No, not your range. Reload. Sorry. Did I say range? Reload speed. I meant reload if I said range. It's solo when I'm severely ass at the game and like to butter on my feet and slide off everything. That's fair. I know some people do carries for it. Like I know Mac was doing some tonight, but I feel like it's probably pretty hard to get a carry in certain streams, depending on how many people are looking and entering your apples and shit. But I'm gonna pull heavy after this wave. Alright. Heavy time. Is that the big guys? It is, right? Reload 65. That's pretty good. I have a 64 reload roll or some shit. Oops. You probably want to have a solar mod on, but should be pretty good. Only play PvE woke up to my account banned. Could be because I typed a curse word into Fire Team Finder. That's probably not why. You could have been. I would appeal it, but it could have been anything. I don't know. Bungie. It could have been having just like random software open at the same time as the game. I should give you it back. My bad. Fucking hate this guy. Can't get 4 times charm to block because I can't get crits. No! Bro. Okay. GG's. Unfortunate. I just went from full health to 0 in a span of a second, and then we all died. Let's go, boys. New to the game is wondering if there's any way to get a sword in the base game. You should be able to have some in your collections. They might be blue though. Depending on if you have Into the Lights, you could probably go over here into the Hall of Champions, where we're about to go, and see if you, no, you guys are good. We all just died in the span of a second. What's it called? Go here and see if you get one from the, yeah. Yeah, there's something that gives you a bunch of free shit in Hall of Champions, which you can pool, and then otherwise you can focus the Falling Guillotine. It's not the greatest sword in the world, but if you do this content that we're just doing right here, Onslaught, you can get a sword pretty quickly. Let's get Cristo. I did say reload. Okay. Everybody wants to either cheese Rolk or can't survive a single DPS phase. Yeah, that's Rolk is arguably the hardest encounter in the entire game. Like base, it's not bad, but I'll be real. Underpower, it's pretty difficult. It's up there. How did I have less than 10 token, bro? I'm getting robbed. That's actually crazy. Where is it? This chest right here. If you come into this chest, the Gift of the Thunder Gods, I guess you have a bunch of shit. I don't know if you've claimed this already. It looks like you don't get a sword from this. But this can easily give you armor to get up to power, and then go do Onslaught and grind some shit out. I don't even know if you need to get up to power in Onslaught. I don't know exactly how it works, but yeah. I was gonna say something. I forget what. All right, I'm hella tired. And Loki Onslaught is boring as fuck. I want this roll, but the shiny drop rate is just absolute ass. What was I gonna say? We'll be live tomorrow. Some more entertaining content. We're going to be doing the blind raid from 7 to 10 EST, and then after that, we'll be doing some Pantheon shit. So we'll be around tomorrow. Once again, 7 EST. The blind raid is just basically covering our eyes with sunglasses, doing that a bunch. More sunglasses each and every encounter until we literally can't see. And should be a good fucking time. Hopefully pretty difficult. I think I said like maybe 3 hours for that, but I don't know. We did the sock challenge in like an hour and a half, and I feel like that one's gonna be harder because you can't literally feel your keyboard. So we'll see. But being blind is also not great. Anyways, peace. Later. Take it easy. Fuck.